Have you ever said, I know what I need to do, I just don't do it? Or maybe I want it, I really want it, but something keeps holding me back. Man, here's the truth that most people don't realize. You don't got a discipline problem, you don't have a motivational problem, you got a thought problem. And until you fix that, nothing changes. Nothing changes, nothing changes. So today, I'm going to show you how to take control of your thoughts so you can finally take control of your life. Hey, welcome back, y'all. Coach Paul Malo from 1 Degree Coaching. Thank you very much for coming in and watching this series of videos that we have. Very grateful and blessed. So on my coaching process, and this might be some review on some previous videos, but that's okay. Repetition is the mother skill. It's the foundation of the beginning of my coaching program. Is step one is always clarity. If you remember what that means is know what you want, right? I'm always asking clients, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? In this video, we're gonna hone in on step two, which is becoming aware. And most people skip both. And then they wonder why they feel stuck. The result of what you want, you got to be clear on, right? And so it's really simple. Clarity is key, number one. Remember how I always say is like, some people tell me that they don't know. Some people tell me what they don't want. People tell me more of a generalized goal or objective, like lose weight, gain more money, earn more production. And some people give me an objective. I want to be successful, I want to be happy. No, it's got to be extremely clear. Always remember, it's the exact address in the mental GPS before we do anything else. Otherwise, you're lost. So it's not I kind of know, not sort of, not I'll figure it out. That shit don't work. So I'm talking about clarity in your mental GPS. That's got to be key. Very simple. Always remember this. You get in the car and you say, oh, take me somewhere successful. Man, you ain't going nowhere. You drive around like an idiot in circles. The GPS don't know what that means. But when you punch in that exact address, now the path reveals itself. Now we have directions, okay? And your mind's programmed the same way. So always remember that. So let me ask you all a question. Do you actually know what you want in your life right now? I'm talking about the next 12 months as you're watching this. What exactly do you want in your health and fitness? What exactly do you want around your business or your career, revenue, production? What is that exact result over the next 12 months? What about in your intimate relationships? Now, when I say relationships, I'm talking about your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your partner. And what about money, finances, the exact amount of money? And just totally be honest, what do you want in your spirituality? Anyone that does work with me, it's not just one thing, man. We're gonna totally focus on multi-dimensional success. That's totally important to me. You cannot just be earning a shit ton of money and be overweight. That's not success. You can't be so spiritual and say you're connected to God or your higher power and then can't pay your bills. That shit don't work. And you can't be crushing it in business and then and leaving emptiness for your spouse or your kids. That's not success either. It's gotta be multi-dimensional and you have to be clear in every single one. And most of my clients, they do well financially, but they're Ferraris or 3 flat tires. Is that what success is for you? It ain't for me. So we gotta be honest with ourselves. So most people that I speak to, and I ask this question like 1,800 times a year, minimum. And I hear all the answers and I see patterns of the same answers. So you have to have a clear answer. The deeper question, if you remember some videos in the past, when I finally get someone to give me a clarity goal, step one, I got this from my mentor, Bob Proctor. Does that goal excite you? You're like, hell yeah, it excites me. Does it scare you? No, then that's not big enough. You're playing small, right? The goal should excite and scare you at the same time. Don't play life small. I'm not here to define success for you by any means, You get to define that. But if you just want to be comfortable and you want to play small and play it safe, don't watch any of my stuff. I'll just tell you that right now. Not everyone's going to resonate with my content, but the ones that hire me are the ones that want to be 1%ers. And so you got to start and you got to want more. You're worth it, your family's worth it, and your legacy's worth it. Here's where it gets real. Once you know what you want, most people think the next step is action. No, it's not. The next step is awareness. You have to start to begin to analyze and take inventory of how you think. All your thoughts, all your feelings, and what I call your little voices in your head. And anyone watching this video, you heard me say this before, anyone thinking like, who does this guy, Coach Paul, think he is telling me I got 2 voices in my head? Man, that's the little voice I'm telling you about. I was just talking shit to you right now about you don't got no two voices. Of course you got more than two voices. All my clients, we name every single one of them. But you're either building your future or you're destroying it based on your thoughts. It's the seeds that you plant in your mind garden, right? So step 2 is awareness. You gotta become aware of your thoughts. Not once a week, not when things go wrong, every single day. Take an inventory of your thoughts every single day. Most of my clients, they not only do they get clarity, they get real good at becoming so aware of how they think than ever before. It's almost like they wake up out of the matrix. And that's basically what we're doing, is creating that level of awareness. The real challenge is that most humans are not aware. They're like in la la land. They're in the matrix, literally not aware of how they think. They're not even thinking. They wake up and they're hitting snooze. They're tired. They work hard all day already. This sound familiar? Making excuses, like you just give up on empowering yourself with a new thought seed. That voice, man, that ain't you. That's your conditioning. And it's like past versions of you trying to keep you comfortable and keep you the same. You hear me say, like, you every single day, right? The whole philosophy I teach is this thing called ill shin. Be better every day. Every day you gotta be killing old versions off of you every single day. When? Every single day. The ones that don't support what that big scary goal is for you, the one that excites and scares you. Because the old version of you ain't gonna support that new goal. I'll tell you that right now. So let me ask you all a question. What is the dominant voice in your head right now? Is it building you or is it breaking you? Is it what I call a victim mentality or a victor? Is it a contender or a champion mindset? You got to really start identifying your little voices and the thoughts and take an inventory and ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Is it serving my business? Is it serving my health? Is it serving my family? You have to think of your mind like a garden. Every thought you have is a seed. Some seeds grow. What do they grow? It grows confidence, it grows discipline, it grows faith, it grows action. Other seeds, what does it grow? Doubt. You plant the seed on doubt, fear, anxiety, man, all driven on excuses. Here's the truth. If you don't plant the right seeds in your mind garden, someone else is gonna plant the wrong seed in your mind garden. You know what's so crazy is when you plant that seed, think about this for a second. If I take that thought seed and I plant it right here on this table, it ain't gonna grow. It's not in the right environment. So think about that. Who are you hanging out with? Where are you hanging out with? Where are you spending your time? If you're planting a seed on growth, around fitness, around stronger, better version of yourself, and you're in the wrong environment, that seed ain't gonna grow. It's literally like a seed on the cement. Actually, maybe you're all in the right environment. It's in the nice soil, and it gives a lot of work. You got to do a lot of every daily work, right? Water, sunlight, nurturing that thought seed. And by the way, that thought seed, that seed you plant ain't like Jack and the Beanstalk where you plant it the next day it's there. Like that don't work. It takes time. It takes time to the law of the gestation for it to manifest. We all know this, right? You know what grows around that your garden? There's a bunch of weeds. Stuff that you're probably watching on TV or scrolling on your phone. That's trash, that's gossip, that's negativity, draining. That person trying to steal away your happiness. That person telling you can't do it. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? That's literally a weed trying to choke out that mind garden, choke out that goal, choke out that dream. That's what it's doing. So here's the truth. If you don't plant the right seeds and you don't nurture it, you don't water it, that garden's gonna die. It's gonna get choked out. And most people, they're watering the weeds. And then you wonder why you ain't getting your results, that your fruit's not growing, the plant's not growing. Okay, so always remember this success formula, right? Your thoughts then lead to your feelings. And the feelings and the emotions that are triggered lead to the action or inaction, right? So thoughts, feelings, actions then equal or determine the results. I always start on, tell me what you want. I want to know about your results. And then we start investigating the thoughts. And we take inventory of the thoughts. Let's just say you are going to want to plant a new seed in your garden. You can't just put a new seed in a garden that has a bunch of weeds in it. Some people think they got to do more. Man, you don't got to do more yet. What you got to do is clear out all the weeds first. You got to clean out the space where you're going to plant this new seed. So sometimes you got to eliminate, take away, and reduce the weeds in your life. Maybe it's habits, maybe it's your own stinking thinking, maybe unfortunately it's people. Clear it out, get the soil nice and clean, get the area nice and clean, then you start planting these seeds. Some people think they got to do more in the wrong environment. It ain't gonna work, I promise you that. I've been there. So lock and load, right? Everything in your life is literally follows this pattern. Thoughts, feelings, actions, results. I'm on coaching calls and I'm working with high-level producers, business owners, financial advisors. You know, they're telling me, hey coach, man, I'm feeling like really, I have a lot of anxiety, feeling very stressed. You know, they're sharing with me their emotions. Man, you know what the emotions tell me? The emotions are literally telling me what they're thinking. That's it. The emotions tell me what they're thinking. The thoughts that you have, it's almost like a remote control. Like you got this remote control in your hand. You get to choose what channel you want to watch. Most people are just stuck in the fear and negativity and anger channel, doubtful channel. It's literally like these cameras. Wherever this camera is pointing, it's the frame that you all see. What's your framework? Okay, what's your thought process? So always remember, your thoughts dictate your emotions then drive your action or could inhibit your action, paralyze you. In my book, You Have Infinite Power, I talk about paralyzing paradigms. Your actions will then drive and produce your results. So always remember that success formula. It drives everything that I teach in my process. So when someone says, I just don't feel like it, right? I already know what the problem is. It's not the action, it's the thought that triggers the emotion. Okay, remember, you are the remote control metaphor. Always keep that. That's how most people live. It's like literally, you have a negative thought. You get the remote and you're watching the shitty ass channel that just triggers the fear, anxiety, doubt, whatever. You know what people do? They watch this framework, they watch this movie, they play it in their head, they soak in the fear, anxiety, and doubt. You know what they do? They rewind it, they replay it. It's actually called looping in neuro-linguistic programming. They repeat it over and over again. Then they wonder why they're stuck in the emotion of anxiety and fear and doubt, and they replay it over and over and over. That is not aware. That's called self-sabotage. Here's the shift, right? You got that remote control? Change the channel. It ain't that hard. You know, you can literally change a whole nother channel instead of pausing it, rewinding it, and playing the same shitty movie. How about you change the channel and you play on the screen of your mind what you want, seeing yourself, feeling the feelings that already got you, feeling the accomplishment, and then rewind and replay that shit. It's something different. Why don't you do that? Most people never pick up the remote control. They never go into a different movie theater. They stay stuck. It doesn't work. You got to clear stuff out, plant new seeds, get out of that old shitty movie theater, change the channel. Think of it. It's like, it is frequency, it's energy. If I'm on a certain radio station, TV channel, Pandora channel, and you don't like that music, are you going to sit there and complain? No, you change the channel. It's the same thing. Change the freaking channel. Plant a new seed. Get rid of your weeds. Clear out the environment. Most people are like, oh, why is this happening to me? That's the wrong question. How about what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Where's the opportunity here? How is God preparing me for the next version of myself? It's the power of everything is how you frame out your questions. You change the meaning, you change your life. Better questions create better thoughts. Better thoughts trigger different emotions, way better emotions. And better emotions trigger what? Better results. Come on, is this not rocket science? It's not rocket science. So start really soaking this in. If you take nothing else from this video, I want you to take this. Your life is not controlled by your current circumstances. Your life is controlled by your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. So today, I want you to start paying close attention. Catch that thought, challenge it, and replace it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the moment you take control of your thoughts and you really start becoming aware, man, you change your whole life. Your whole life. Okay? I want you to write down, I control, only me. I have the power to control my thoughts. I have the ability to control my thoughts. I have the ability to control my thoughts. Whose thoughts are they? Your thoughts. Not my thoughts, your thoughts. So you got to become aware. So step 1 is clarity, know what you want. Step 2, become aware of your thoughts, aware of the emotions. And every single time when you have a thought come in, you'll know by your feeling. How do you feel? Man, I feel nervous. I feel anxiety. All right, well, what's the story that you're saying? What's the thought that you're having? And you analyze it. How's that working out for you? It's not. Let me frame. It's not fake it till you make it. It's consciously you have the ability to choose. Literally consciously you have the ability to choose. You get to control the thought, and whatever you consciously think over and over and over will seep to your subconscious mind. And I'm telling you, over time with repetition, you're telling the truth in advance. That's what I teach my clients, my students, to tell the truth in advance. And over time, that belief becomes a new paradigm. And once you ground in that belief, that paradigm, you're going to change your identity. And then your behavior shifts. And once your behavior shifts, all your actions are different. Watch what happens. Watch the results manifest. So control your thoughts, become aware, catch it, scratch it, erase, replace, and watch your results shift little by little, 1 degree better every single day. Be better every day.